Surviving DayZ as a solo is brutal, but if you play smart, you can turn weakness into strength. And here I'll give you a whole bunch of tips that will make every fresh spawn faster, safer, and more deadly. If you liked the video, please leave a like or a subscribe, it really helps me out. But without further ado, let's get into the video. I think I just killed somebody from Just Stop Oil. Firstly, if you're ever outside a building and somebody you want to kill is inside one, then use the flare gun. This is a technique nobody ever uses, but it's super effective. Fire it through the window. By doing this, it means you can see in, but they can't see out. So if it's dark, you'll win the encounter every single time. Next up, when you find a cooking pot, you can add bottles of water inside as well as fill up the pot, meaning you can just carry so much water. Next, IV blood isn't just for emergencies, neither is saline. Learning how to use them early gives you a fail-safe against unexpected injuries. Treat bleeding fast and you'll survive fights where others bleed out. Next, use the high ground but never snipe at altitudes. What I mean by this is avoid tall towers or rooftops. The higher you go, the easier you are to flank. Being a good sniper isn't always about being at the highest point, it's about being at the correct point. Master zombie bounce tactics. What I mean by this is lure hordes through buildings or bushes in waves. This blocks or delays players when they're pursuing you and can actually lead to some really good traps. Next, always stay well fed and warm to stay silent. Hunger and cold increase breathing noises as well as coughing, stomach noises, even teeth chattering, which just gives away your position immediately. If you do start coughing, keep in mind you can use medications, you can use morphine, codeine, or even a rag to muffle the sound. Make sure you know how the sun works. Sun rises in the east, sun sets in the west, and the sun is always slightly in the south. Knowing this will stop you from ever needing a compass. Next, use the things around you to navigate. For example, power lines always lead to or from cities and towns, so if you ever get lost and you see power lines, just follow them and they will lead you somewhere. Next, keep magazines topped up. If you find ammo, load the magazines immediately. Nothing is worse than unfilled mags when you hear footsteps. It's free combat readiness. Do not skip this tip. Next, ghillies can be a death sentence. They look cool, but they make you a high value target, and to be honest, they don't always make for the best storage solution. So only use them if you specifically need them. Next, never show everybody everything you have. So if you meet a friend, only reveal the things you want them to know. Don't tell them just how much firepower you have, and if they ask for ammunition when you first meet, just make sure not to give them it. If you ever need to make a fire, only do it in daylight and under cover. Lighting fires at night screams your location. Build them in daylight and under structures, barns, trees, lips, just any way to hide the smoke. Next, never shoot infected for a few reasons. First of all, there's no need to waste ammo. A fist, a stealth kill with a knife from behind, or a melee weapon work just as well and don't attract attention from miles away. As a solo, building a base is resource heavy and draws attention. Instead, keep small stashes. They're easy to hide and easy to dig up if you ever get killed. Next, understand how rain works in DayZ. You can actually run under trees to stay dry if it's raining outside, and it means that you can keep mobile instead of just hiding inside trying not to get ill. Next, make sure to get a backpack as soon as possible. More space means more options for weather, food, meds, stash gear, or ammo. A good backpack early on dramatically boosts your flexibility. But the best tip in DayZ is to learn as much information as you can, because even one new thing can save your life and stop you from going to the coast. And if you want to do that with even more solo useful tips, click here. Or for something else, click here. And as always, until next time.